In this video, I anchor on the side of a volcano, I go on a motorbike ride, and I see a goat. Enjoy! Good morning, good morning. It's another happy day. I am anchored in Ternate. That's the biggest city in the North Maluku area. As you can see up here behind me, it's a big volcano basically. They're just perched, the town's just perched on the rim of it. There's a whole string of these though down here. There's about 10 in a row. There's another one there behind me, Tidore. It's in the cloud at the moment, and then there's about 3 more back there, and I passed about 5 coming here. Some of them are active, some of them are not. So you see some smoke coming out of some, and I've taken a few pictures of those ones. But it's pretty cool. It's a big chain of volcanoes. It's a very noisy place here. There's about, what would they say? Maybe 200,000-300,000 people living here. In sort of one big city, and then there's quite a few little towns on the way around the island. There's a road that circles right around, and today I will drive around on my rented scooter and give you a bit of a tour of that. I don't have a drone anymore, so I've got to rely on these other tactics. Not quite so visually stunning as the drone footage, but I'll try and keep it entertaining at least. It's a bit of a struggle to anchor here. It's probably the worst anchorage I've been in since I've been in Indonesia, just because the way that this island is situated. Hold on, I'll go downstairs and draw you a picture of it. It's maybe a better way to describe it. I'm no artist when it comes to drawing. In fact, I'm terrible, but I'll do my best to show it to you. Okay, so Ternate is a round island pretty much, and I'll draw it from the side view. So let's say it goes like this: up, volcano, down, comes out a bit, and then down. This is the sea level. About here. Here are all the houses, roads, whatnot, and I am anchored 50 meters offshore, probably around here. So this is my anchor, little boat here, little mast, and as you can see it just drops off. So I'm anchored in 20 meters of water, but 10 meters to the left of me it's down to 40 meters, so I'm basically just anchored on a ledge sort of. Luckily the wind doesn't come from this direction because of the mountain, so it doesn't blow me off that ledge. The wind either comes from the front here or behind, and that sort of keeps me on the ledge. And if it would blow from this side, it would be fine. So that's sort of good, but there's no sand here. It's just rocky rubble. It's not coral. I think it's just leftover lava or whatever. So it's not a very good anchorage. And then there's sort of a main road that goes around here, around the shorefront here, and it's just noisy. And then there's big mosques here all around the shorefront, and about 5 times a day they just let loose with their I don't know, you could call it singing or screaming, whatever, you know, somewhere in between that range, I guess, some worse than others. And they start at 4:30 in the morning, which is a bit obnoxious, really. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's the time zones, maybe their belief system is just that you have to start the day early. But anyway, they enforce everybody to start the day early, even me, so that's the way it is. But yeah, not my favorite anchorage. But today I will drive around this road here and show you the island. How's that? Have I got potential? Picasso coming up. So because of this slightly perilous anchorage, I'm a little bit reluctant to leave the boat all day. You know, it's my second day here now, so I sort of got a feeling for the wind a little bit, but if it would poke through this way, I wouldn't be in a great spot. Good thing is I'm not on a lee shore, so if I did just get pushed off this ledge, I'd only go out to sea, and I'm sure there's lots of fishermen around here. Someone would grab the boat, so I'm not too worried. But it's just, you know, not a nice feeling to be thinking about your boat when you're away. But I'll go for a bit of a cruise for a few hours, and the wind normally picks up here around 2 in the afternoon, and now it's around 10, so I've got a few hours. And luckily I met a couple of guys that live in here, friendly guys that came out, and they're sort of they're not looking after the boat, but they know what I'm doing and that I'm here and that it's not a good anchorage, and so there's a couple of locals that are sort of taking care of it in a way. So it's pretty cool. I gave them a couple of shirts and took some photos of them and printed them out and say they're friends for life. So I'm going to drop the dinghy here in the water and cruise around. That's the other thing, there's nowhere good to leave a dinghy here. I'm the first yacht that's been here for months, they said. The custom guys came out the other day, even though they have no real right to, because I'm already checked in, but they came out just because they're curious. They all find it super curious that I'm on my own. They can't believe that I haven't got some girl hidden away down here, or that I came all the way from Raja Ampat here alone. That's just craziness. And so it's sort of, it's unusual for someone like me to be here, even though there's 300,000 or 400,000 people living here. It's a very non-Western country. I haven't seen a single white person in 400,000. And I was thinking about it yesterday. I haven't seen another sailing boat in 5 weeks now, since I left Raja Ampat. So this is a very, very undiscovered part of the world by Western sailors, at least, but even tourists. Okay, so I'm ready to roll. I left my scooter here at the bank because there's a 24-hour security guard right there. Not that I'm especially sketched out, but I just rented the scooter, and if it turned up disappeared, I'd have not much chance of finding it. Depending on your religion, either a big mosque or a huge alarm clock that's set 3 hours too early, in my case. There's a big outdoor market, fresh fruit and veg and fish and things. Huge one along the sides of the street and the buildings. I decided to pull over and have a bit of a wander through there. Pretty interesting. Lots of colours, sights and smells. Come on, do something.
Yeah, something else.
Yeah, come on. Oh, not sure about the direction. Well, let's try this one. Oh, pretty narrow. No, not good. Oh, now we're on the beach. Alright, let's try and get back to the main road. Let's look on the phone. Alright, now we're good. Okay, finally made it out of the city. There's the ocean. Beautiful. Okay, ready? Sketchy maneuver number 1. Yep, keep left. Okay, time to stop and get some fuel. Who knows if this will be the last chance I get. Here, because everyone rides bikes, the little roadside stands are set up for it. They pre-mix the fuel for 2 strokes and just have 4-stroke fuel in 1 litre or 2 litre like Coke bottles. That's all you need. On you go. So all along this part of the island, on the side of the road, they dry the cloves out. That's still a big business here, cloves. They harvest them up in the hills. And so they just put them on the side of the road with some rocks along on a tarp, and the green ones, they're obviously not quite so dry. And the browner they get, the more dry they are. But it's pretty amazing to smell when you go along here through these villages. It's just amazing, just cloves. It's pretty cool. You just got to watch out when you come around corners, you don't run over them. This town's pretty cool. I don't know what it is. Actually, I'll have a look on the map and write it, but it's pretty cool though. They've painted everything all the way through it, so they've got all these triangular shapes and yellow, blue, green. Pretty cool. They've taken some pride over their village. I was pulled up here on the side of the road over these cliffs. There's lots of little stalls selling pisang goreng, like fried banana and coconut juice and things like that. Pretty cool. Have a little break here. Hello! Okay, so what I got for lunch is sliced banana, fried, but with no batter or anything like normal pisang goreng. And it comes with chili, sweet fried banana with chili. It's quite a good taste. Some peanuts, coconut water with slices of the coconut milk, and in the bottom palm sugar mixed up with it. So it's quite a sweet coconut water. Oh, and this cost around $2 US. Win. Beautiful. And we're back. That was a lap, 42 kilometers around Ternate. Lots of riding. I've got a bit of a headache now from this obnoxiously noisy motorbike. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that little slideshow. Those volcanoes were all the ones I passed on the way down to Tidore that I mentioned earlier in the film. I had a good time in Ternate, apart from the bad Anchorage. Everyone was very friendly and it was a nice place, but big cities aren't really my thing, so I didn't stay around too long. Once again, thank you to you all for watching, for tuning in every second week and giving me some thumbs up and really cool comments, and for sharing it. A few of you have actually commented that you're sharing it, and that's cool because I've asked you to, and it's really nice that you are. And I hope your friends who you're sharing it with get some enjoyment out of it. Thanks again to all my patrons. So cool to have you along on this journey that I'm on and having you supporting what I'm doing. Really cool to have all the feedback from you guys, and yeah, it's just really nice to have you along. It feels like a little family along with me, even though I'm by myself. I'm heading to Europe for a job. You won't even notice. I've got a bit of a backlog of these videos, so they'll keep coming out, and I'll be back on the boat before you know it. See you in 2 weeks. Bye bye.